What's going on YouTube? Bandcap24 here, coming back with another setup for the PA Dbl Posts play that we've been doing all week long out of the single back doubles flex. Today's video, as promised, was going to be a cover 3 and cover 4 bomb. That's really going to give you some nice opportunity to stretch the field for yourself. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. So for this play design, we want to make sure that we're on the right hash mark. Now, this play does take a little bit of time to set up, so I want to make sure that I go over the most efficient way to set it up in order to make sure that you got plenty of time to hike it and that you're not under the gun trying to hike it at the last minute. So what you want to do when you break the huddle, the first thing you want to do is you want to do the hot route where you put the Y on and out, and then you want to max protect. You could do both of those adjustments prior to getting to the line of scrimmage. Once you get to the line of scrimmage, you want to click onto the wide receiver and you want to motion him to the left once, and then you want to motion to him to the left twice, okay? So that is going to get your B receiver where he needs to be. Then you're going to motion him to the right, and when you do that, you want to put this Y on a smart route as he's in motion in order to get everybody in the routes that they want. So this is the way it's going to end up. The Y and the B do an amazing job of holding both the strong safety and the corner around the 10 to 12 yard mark as far as depth in their drop back, allowing the X to get over the top for the one play score. So I'm just going to set up this defense. And I do want to make a mention that when you go against cover 4 for the one play scores, you want to go against a base aligned type look. If they're in a pressed situation, what's going to end up happening is that the safeties back up and make it a much tougher throw. So when you see those safeties around that 10-yard mark, see where that strong safety is at the 10 mark, now the free safety is at the 10-yard mark, you're going to know that there's a good possibility that it's going to be cover 4, and that's what you really want to attack. So you're going to go ahead, carry out the fake. I do like to get to the outside if possible, and you're going to see how open this X is going to be over the top for the one play score. It's something that you want to attack when people are trying to disguise their coverages and are mixing in cover 4. It's something that, because of the way it beats cover 3 the same way, you're going to have a nice opportunity to have some success. So I'll show it to you one more time. You're going to, again, max protect, Y on and out, put the Y on a motion once to the left, do it again, so it's going to be a total of twice to the left. Now you want to motion him to the right. And you're definitely going to have enough time to do this as long as you do it the way I'm telling you. This way you have it down and you're going to be able to get the throw off. Go hike the ball, carry it out. If you can get to the right, that's going to help you out. And then you're going to be able to throw this ball over the top. Make sure you rack catch it, hold that X early, and be able to get the one play score. Let's go ahead and look at a traditional cover 3. We're going to call cover 3 sky, put it in a cloud flats. And you're going to see the same exact setup. So what you want to do is you want to put the Y on out, max protect, click on the Y, motion him twice to the left, and then you're going to motion him again to the right while putting him on a smart route, okay? So you're all set, you're all good to go. And you're going to notice that you're going to have that same opportunity for the one play score to the X receiver. So if somebody's doing both cover 3 and cover 4, you're going to be able to kind of do this over the top and get a nice one play score. So when you're going against those opponents that like to switch up their defense when it comes to cover 3, where they invert those outside corners to be deep halves, and they really are trying to take away any opportunity for a one-play score, because it is very, very, very difficult to get players behind these guys because of the way they play their zones. Well, this play does have an opportunity for that. It really is personnel dependent to really make this work, but I at least want to show it to you what you're looking for. So if you're in desperate measures and need a cover 3 bomb because you're behind, don't have a whole lot of time left, this is something you can go to. So same setup, and what we're going to do is make sure that you're going to look at that right cornerback, okay? That right cornerback is going to be held very, very close to the line of scrimmage, about the 10-15 yard mark, and to the right of the numbers. His responsibility is the whole right side of the field, so the X, when he crosses the middle, is in his zone. If this guy does not break, by the time he hits the middle, we've got him. Typically speaking, he'll break right about a yard before your X gets to the middle of the field. And if you can make the throw with a really high throw power type quarterback, 95 plus, you can really throw this guy open. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. Go ahead and carry out the fake, get to the right so you have a better angle on the throw. And you can see here that we're going to be throwing this ball over the top, and we were able to catch this for the one-play score opportunity. Not very often are you able to do that in this type of defense. And you can see here, watch this cornerback. We're able to hold him because of those two routes. That guy breaks out, but this guy breaks at a different angle. And see how he's really not doing much as far as getting any type of depth. He really turns right about there, right? Which is actually about average as far as when he does it. Sometimes it's later, sometimes it's earlier. When it's earlier, you want to just definitely dump it off to the corner route. If it's later, then you're going to definitely want to go for the one-play score. But because of the video's sake, I definitely threw it no matter what. And I went ahead and, basically tested my luck on it. And that's what you're trying to do on this, is it's one of those that you want to do at the right situation where you're okay if it's incompletion. Typically, you're not going to get this intercepted. It's just a matter of him knocking it down. But it is a one-play opportunity if you time it right with the right personnel. So I'll just show it to you one more time just so you can see and get a feel of what we're trying to do here and see if we can get a different reaction from that cornerback, because his reaction does get a little bit inconsistent depending on when he breaks. And let's go ahead and look at it again. And we'll go ahead and get it to the outside. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and throw this ball over the top. You can see that we're trying to rack catch that and get the one-play score. So it's there, guys. It's just not going to be something that I'm going to say that you're going to have, a high success rate with, unless you've got a perfect throw down. You can see both of those were basically, perfect dots as far as where it went, and made it work. So just something to kind of at least think about if you're getting those type of players, and kind of throw it in when you can. So guys, we do appreciate you watching us all week. The full seam is now available at smartmadden.com, where we're actually going to break down the other plays that are in this formation in order to tie everything together, just so that not just this one play, but we felt this play was powerful enough that we wanted to give you a lot of different ways to do it. Again, we're going to be doing West Coast all month long when it comes to different formations, but this package can be found in a lot of different playbooks. If you want something like the Jets or the Dolphins or Packers even, all those are great playbooks that this is going to be in. So you can definitely kind of maybe even practice this while you already know something before you make the transition to West Coast, or you can just dive right in and say, you know what, I like West Coast's bunch. I wanted something that complements it well. This is a great formation for you all. Again, appreciate your support, and we'll catch you next week.